Okay, now,
Yes.
ready, eh? Okay, ready. Okay, ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Close it and squeeze it hard. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look at your right. Open your eyes. The furthest point you can see on your right. Furthest point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes again. Squeeze it hard. Squeeze it hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look at your left. The furthest point you can see on your left. The furthest point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back and squeeze it hard. Squeeze it hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. Open, open, open. All right. Do you feel your eyes slightly watery? Yeah. So that is actually the best moist that you can put to your eyes immediately without the external liquid. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, anytime, don't rub your eyes with your hand. But if you can, don't even put eye more or for those refresh. Yeah, I think some people, they love to put, but unless they really have to, they have a dry eye. If it's not, by doing this exercise alone, this is a very natural way to keep your eyes watery and moist. Okay, but you must exercise that muscle. You are actually practicing that muscle to the maximum tense and the maximum relax. Yeah, so when you close, it's totally relaxed. But when you look at the furthest point, it's actually the maximum tense. So by exercise it this way, it actually create that liquid. Yeah, the eye will naturally release liquid and it moists up your eyes. So by simply doing that, even when you are driving, all right, so that will keep the eyes always dry. Okay, now keep your eyes open, okay? Don't close anymore. Don't squeeze. Okay, we would like to start the sessions. So thanks for coming. Thanks for the exercise. Right, let's start now. Okay. Okay, let's start now. Right. Right, so let's make these sessions a lot more interactive, all right? Because we are, I would say, we are all public mutual agents, okay? We are already know each other for many, many years, all right? Somehow, if you have not talked to the rest of some of the participants in this Zoom, in this chat, in this group now, but we know we are all from one family. So let's make it very casual. In case you need to type, you need to ask, you can just, you know, send a message to the chat box. All right. So, first of all, very good evening and thank you for coming to today's sessions. All right. So today it's going to focus just on recruitment. So I hope I'm going to add value with it to you because I'm going to share something I think it's good to know. All right. And I hope if you find it's useful, if you take action, it will definitely benefit you. Right. Okay, let's start now. Right. So let's learn about agency recruitment. All right. But today focus is very much recruitment on Facebook. Right. How many of you, all right, let's just tell me, how many of you this year up to now, 6 months gone, yeah, how many have you recruited? Past exam, how many have you recruited? All right, so don't mind to type in a chat group. It's either 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, or maybe more than that. So can you just quickly type how many people that you have recruited up to now? Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, Putri ada 4, awesome. Soking ada 3, alright. So we have 0, 1, 1. Tiowa ada 1, okay. Yimi tak ada lagi, never mind. Okay, Ginking ada 1, tak ada lagi, okay. Susan 1, right. So who else? Okay, Patricia dapat 4, awesome Patricia. Okay, Patricia Wong, okay. Oh, the pet one very good, huh? Okay, awesome. Then we have Lingam. Okay, Lingam has 4 recruited 1. Okay, what about the rest? Okay, VC, okay, on the way. Okay, good luck. Okay, Doris, not yet. Okay, soon. Okay, Singguan, yes. Belum, all right, awesome. Right, okay. Now, actually one on the way, okay, 2 pending. Okay, well done, Jessica. Right, now, another questions that I would like to ask you. Well, from the statistics that shows in the chat groups, seems like quite a number of you have not actually recruited. Well, I have Tay. They have recruited 9. Okay, congratulations, Tay. Awesome. Right. Okay. Okay, selepas 6, 4, and 9, I forgot what I want to say. What am I supposed to say? Okay, maklumlah kalau umur 50, dia jadi macam ni, short circuit sikit. Alright. Okay, we have Thomas Tong has 2. Okay, congrats, Thomas. Now, my next question to you. When should you do recruitment? When should you do recruitment? You should do the recruitment beginning of the year, first quarter, second quarter, mid-year, or as and when, all right? Is there a best time to recruit throughout the year? In your opinion, can you just type when is the best time to do recruitment? Yeah, I just want to have a feel. Do you have this plan? Right? Jessica said throughout the year, all right? Right? Right. So tell me, when is the best time to recruit? Always, all the time, okay? Anytime is the best time from Collie, all right? Anytime, all right. Okay, Putri say first quarter. Okay, Thomas Tong say beginning of the year, right? Anytime when opportunity arises, okay, from Sukting, right? Thomas says beginning of the year, or Putri say first quarter of the year. Any reason, Thomas and Putri? So Thomas and Putri, what is the reason that we should recruit beginning of the year? NSC points. Okay. Well, Putri said first quarter. Right, Putri, any reason why you believe recruitment should be done in the first quarter of the year? 一年之计在于春. Good. Patricia says when new agent get more NSC points. All right. Okay. Now, I remember when I was in a branch for my 7 years in the branch. All right. One of the area that I did very well is to increase the agency size. All right. And the second thing is once the agents got recruited, they must be retained and produced. Right. So I always, in my 7 years at the branch, I always put recruitment at the beginning of the year. Reason being, I believe when these people come in, yeah, they have full year to work for their first year. And to me, that first year is very important. All right? To me, that first year is very important. If year 1, they are NSC qualifiers, it doesn't matter which street, yeah? They will somehow be the qualifier year 2 onwards. It has been a culture set that once I come in, I will have to do better and better and better. That is what I believe. And I think the reality, it has to be that way. So the new people have whole year, or at least they have like many months, like 10 months, 11 months to fight for the first year and best year. So subsequently years, they will continue to do well. All right, and that is my belief. But there are people, because of the NSC point, they tend to work on their own personal sales to qualify for the NSC. by working to get the NSE point. All right. To me, point, it doesn't really matter, because if you are the regular winner, with or without point, it's just something extra. Okay. But you can even work for your sales second half of the year. But when you bring these people, let's say, after NSE point, let's say July, April on, and okay, let's say April ends. Come May, you focus on your recruitment in May. Most probably you send them to exam in June. By the time they pass exam, they only left with 6 months. And it is their first year. Do you expect them to qualify for trip first year within 6 months' time? It is pretty tough, all right? But if they don't get it year one, it looks like okay that year two, because I never felt that I raised above the benchmark, which is NSC qualifier, all right? So if you don't make them get it in year one, looks like year two is okay not to be a qualifier. So I want you to think about it. If you are a leader, yeah, and you plan this is a business, plan from this recruiting perspective, yeah. But if it's for yourself, if you need an NSC point, I think with your experience as a leader, as at when you can actually work for it and qualify. It's just a matter of your own discipline, all right? But to them, it's different. Okay, so that is very different, very much different. So that is why, to me, agency recruitment should start at the very beginning of the year. Okay, now I know we are talking to leaders. Okay, most of you are totally aware that agency building is definitely something good to do, right? But I insist today still remind you on some of the benefits, yeah, because these benefits are very important, and some of you has been working years for this benefit, so it's good to be reminded. Okay, number one benefit, leveraging, right? Now, every one of us has certain strengths, certain talent, all right? But at the same time, every one of us has certain weaknesses, things that we don't like to do, we don't enjoy doing, all right? But there are some of these things must be done somehow when we come to this business. So in an agency building, leveraging is one of the beauty that we can use each other's strength to work for it, right? So now I would like every one of you type one weakness, just one weakness. Can you just type out one of your weakness when you come into this business? One of your weaknesses in these businesses, not about your personal life, all right? About these businesses, what is your number one weakness? Yeah, so please type it out in your chat box. Right, so let's take a look. Okay, so honest, it's okay. This session, it's okay. We will not replay and send to public mutual. No worry. All right, so let's be honest. Tell us one of your weaknesses, just one. Right? Okay, so please type up. Okay, let's see. What is your weaknesses? Time management. Too focused on personal sales than recruitment. All right. Not sure which fund to sell. All right. Okay, what else? To get agents to bring in more sales. That means to influence people. All right. Okay, making cold call. All right, that is your weakness for Kamalata, right? Okay, Kamalata. Okay, thanks for sharing that. So your weakness is making cold call. All right. So what else? What is your number one weakness come to this business? working on a warm market, right? Right? Okay, let's share. Time management from Patricia Wong, right? Okay. What is your number one weakness when it comes to this business? Ada lagi? Right. Kalau tak ada, okay. Not following up. Okay. So Lincoln say he likes to start but don't like to follow up. Okay. Collie is coaching. Right. Now, with all the weaknesses that mentioned in the box that you have seen just now, all right, are there any of those weaknesses your strength? Are any of those weaknesses that shared in a chat box your strength? If it's a yes, then just type yes. If just one of them is your strength, happen to be your strength, just type yes. We see say get malas with age. Hey, we see, how old are you? Okay, weakness is time management, right? So, Putri say yes. That means it's some of you agree. Other people weaknesses possible is your strength, right? So other people weaknesses, it is your strength. So this is what beauty in agency recruitment. We leverage on each other's strength. We leverage on each other's strength to get things done. Do it itself, yourself alone is very tough. Yeah, no man is an island. So when you recruit, you use each other's strength. When you use other people's strength, they will feel appreciated. They will feel there is a value in them that they can add to other people around them. And they will feel they are being treasured. Okay? When people are happy and being treasured, okay, somehow or other, they will want to give more. So this is important. Okay? The next benefit of agency building is career advancement. So somehow, ladies and gentlemen, coming in as UTC is not your choice, but always stay at UTC is not acceptable. So somehow you must move on to the next level, agency supervisor, agency manager, and group agency manager. Okay. Now, like it or not, for your client, if I'm a client today, I get a name card. One shows as an agency supervisor, another one shows as a group agency managers. For client, it is very natural that managers somehow has better quality. In what areas, they may not know, but the title itself tells. Because people out there, client out there, they are mainly from the corporate world. So it's very natural when it comes to corporate, supervised managers has highest rank and experience and more success, more quality, more credibility. Yeah. So that is how people see things. So if you don't move yourself up, it is so hard for you to convince the public out there. All right. Now, agency building is definitely needed because it's part of the business expansion. All right. We cannot just keep doing the same old thing. It has to get out of it and expand that business. Obviously, the best thing of agency building is money law. Okay, you okay or not? Got more money? Do you mind? Mind or not? Okay, huh? Don't mind, huh? All right. But if you want money to be big, right? So definitely agency building. Well, to be very fair, no matter how smart are you, how not smart are you, you have only 24 hours. So for us to expand this business, yeah, it has to be expand from the number of people in our team. Then we will have more hours to get more time. All right. Yesterday, I was talking with someone in the marketing department. All right. So I was asking, how's the business now? So he says that it's okay, it's still good. But I said, what about the EPF things? Then he says that overall, it's the immediate impact obviously is no good, but the long term, agents will have to expand their client base, all right? As you know, commission has slashed half. So if they're able to up their volumes, okay, up their client base by double, then it's still a big opportunity, right? So I said, well, this is nothing wrong from the company perspective, right? However, I asked the person, if this person has been with Public Mutual for already a while, years, he or she has get used to certain routine. Satu hari, maybe see 2 customers, all right? Do some admin work, talking to downline, talking to customer, update, you know, some administrative work. Somehow in a day, they have occupied their time doing this much of activities. So now with the slash of the commission, we know that many people have not invested. They will have to go and look for these people and bring them in. But majority has actually spent that routine. With the routine of what? Doing what they has been doing for years. They may not have that extra time to look for double the sales or extra or double the client base. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, whatever has happened to you with the slash or the commission in EPF, you can't change it. But what you can change now is to get more people in by using other people's time, by using other people's network, by using other people's contact, by using other people's resources. And from there, you got leveraging, career advancement, business expansion, and big money. All right? You will agree with me, this MCO, if you are strictly depend on your personal sales, the last 4 months can be very painful. All right? But obviously, it is also not easy if you have downline. But somehow, with a bit of downline here and there add up, it's still quite good. Right? So now, once we have learned from it, we realize, we're conscious and we're aware, it has to be agency building. So now things has got back to normal, then we put our focus to the right place. Don't just go back to the personal sales again. All right? The lockdown has made us realize, self-reflect. So the new normal will come in. But if we continue to do the same old thing like what we did in the before MCO, what if the third wave comes? You understand what I mean? So take actions to make that change. Okay, so let's move on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can sell, to me, you can recruit. Okay, so can you just type now? If you can sell, yes, you can recruit. So you can just put on the chat there, sell equal to recruit. Just type and remind yourself. If I can sell, I can recruit. Yeah? Okay, let's move on. Next, sales cycle. This is pretty much, you guys know. In sales cycle, we start with prospecting. Subsequently, we initiate the contact, we identify their needs, yeah. We present our offer, our plan to them, okay. We handle their objections, we close the deal, all right. Then we ask for leads, then it goes on again, prospecting, initiating contact, and it just move on, all right. Recruitment cycle, it's the same. We prepare, okay. So what we do, right, we source, we look for these people, we screen them, we filter them, yeah, we talk to them, we do some interview, this is where the selections, then we do some paperwork, engage them, get them to the exam, pass them the exam, okay, onboarding, and that's where you start your new agent's orientation. So the cycle is always the same. Once you keep doing it, ladies and gentlemen, it become a model, okay. Now, we know about this is the cash flow quadrants, okay. So majority of people here, E, employees, right? What is employees? You have a job, no leveraging. Time equal to money. That is why people in E category susah nak ambil leave because their time is being controlled. All right. Now, as a self-employed, you create a job. Yeah, no leverage. That means is that you still use your time to make money. But the sign is a little bit more simply because, yeah, if you work hard, you get more. But if you work less, you get less. So you can use your time to trade the money. Right? So if you are UTC or you are AS, okay, if your income 70% comes from your personal effort, you are still in S. You have not moved to B. All right. Now B is business owner. People works for you. So you hire people work for you. In your context is you recruit people, they work for you. And what do you get? You leverage. So more people, more money. So the number of people equal to the amount that you take back. We know this. All right. I is investor. Okay. Where your money works for you. And this is where you can retire. Some of you are both sides. Some of you are S and B. All right. Some of you just S. So do you mind to tell me, where are you? You are S, or you are just B, or you are just I, or you are S and B, or you are B and I? Where are you? Can you please type it out now? Where are you in these 4 quadrants? S, B, or I? So Tin say S and B, all right? Okay, where are you? Okay, B say S, all right? Okay. It's okay to be honest, because somehow it's more important you know yourself where you are, all right? So where are you? ESBI. Okay, B and I. Okay, Patricia say S, right? Okay, Putri is B and I. All right, awesome. Okay, Collie is B and I. Right. Okay, the rest of you, where are you? ESBI. Where are you? All right, Jessica say S. Okay, Susan B. Okay, Tiowa is S and B. Senghua is B. Okay, Doris is S. Okay. Well, result is the best judge, yeah? How do you know you are S or B? Your income, your income, all right? Your income tells whether you are S and B. If you're 70% of your income strictly depend on your own personal sales, you are definitely in S. All right? But again, if you have like 70% of your income come from people that work for you, you are in B. Right? So Lingam say B and I. Awesome. Yimi say B and I. Okay, great. Now, we know ESBI. But the important here, ladies and gentlemen, is we don't want to be under blue zone. We want to be in the red zone. Because red zone is where you can retire. Red zone is where you can half retire. Red zone is where you can enjoy life. All right? We must move to this area because this is where the system works for you. The people work on that system. All right? And this is where you want to be. Get out of the E and S. Come to the red zone. Now, to be rich, you get people to work for you and system works for you. Most of the big businesses, they are like that. Right? So, when you start this business, ladies and gentlemen, you start with me, myself, me. Yeah, when you start this business, you start with me. What does that mean? Personal sales. When you come to this business, everybody's the same. Public Mutual allows you come in as a UTC. You have to get involved in sales personally. You must sell 500,000 of personal sales before you move on to start the recruit. So when you continue yourself, keep doing sales and sales and sales and sales and sales, ladies and gentlemen, it becomes a system. It becomes so routine, it becomes a system. All right? Then subsequently, what you need to do is get people to use this system. apply this system, use this model, all right? And once you got a system, it doesn't matter 1 person or 10% or 100 persons use the system. All you have to do is just get more people, because the system is fixed. And where the system come from? The system, it come from you, because you've been doing it regularly, consistently. So like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you in sales, it has already formed a system. All you have to do when it comes to agency building is to get people work on that system. Yeah. Now, will this fix? No, it's never fixed. System can always be updated or be modified. A lot of times, it depends on the external circumstances. Can be environment, can be market in your contact. Yeah, can be what? Can be the what affect your system? Can be the regulators. All right. So things like that will change your system. But it may not change a lot. It will just have to suit the change of environment, alter your system to suit to it, right? But all you have to do is get more people to hop on it. Now, majority of you are leaders here. All of you are leaders. Many of you are group agency managers, all right? So let me ask, if you do an agency training, you train 5 people and you train 50 people, it's the same effort, no? So training, putting the training up itself is a system. But training 5 and training 100, that is very different in the outcome. Okay? So my question to you is, okay, I want you to type your number. Okay? Until what age do you want to sell? Yeah, this is a self-reflections question. Until what age you want to sell? Can you type your number now? Some of you have been enjoying doing sale, okay? Until what age? Okay, Soktin says 65. Pasal Soktin is 64 years old, is that right? Susan also 64. So bad of me, eh? Okay, Colleen said 48. Okay, 48 is going to retire. Okay, BC said, okay, seriously, I want to stop now, okay? Well, if you have enough, if you're in the I, you can stop now, right? Soktin says 62. Hey, adjust, Soktin, from 65, adjust to 62. Okay, Jessica, 60 years old, Doris, 65, okay? Thomas says 55, Putri, 53, okay? Putri, 53. Putri ni umur berapa ni? I think Putri and me same age ko. I am 50, by the way. All right. Now, okay, Cindy Ong, 60. Apalah Cindy Ong. Okay, I would say, look at the number. My God, guys, you guys really enjoy doing sales, huh? Don't seem to want to retire. All right, all right. You should retire, okay? Or at least semi-retire. There's a lot more things can be done in life, right? Okay. Until what age you want to sell? Like it or not, physically, yeah, we need a break. Now, agency building, I quoted it into, break it down into 3 R. Okay, the first R is recruitment. The second R is retain. And the third R is the result. Yeah, when you do agency recruitment, these 3 R's, each R must have a system. Each R must have a system. You must have a recruitment system. You must have a system to retain your people, and you must have a system to get the result. Okay? You need a system for each of the R. Then agency building will be, then you see money there. Okay? So when is the best time to recruit? Right? Now, this is a picture about a cow drinking water. All right? Well, people used to say, we can bring the cow to where? We can bring the cow to the river. But we cannot make the cow drink water. We can bring the cow to the pond, but we cannot make the cow drink water. If that fella refuses to take the water and swallow it, There's nothing you can do, right? Right. However, ladies and gentlemen, today is different. Okay, what is the difference? Because of the MCO, because of this COVID, okay, 2 out of 5 Malaysians' income got affected. And it's badly affected left. All right. And many businesses is either pay cut, many businesses is either they lost the job, all right. Certain projects, they can't continue. All right. You see here, Country Garden, Malaysia's cut 400 jobs. Okay, job markets to be hard hits. Okay, outbreak may continue, unemployment rates may hit the highest. Okay, this hotel business obviously is terrible. You also see many hotels actually shut down. All right, manufacturing. All right, people say things has got back to normal, not for manufacturing. Why? Because they export their products. And many countries in the world, they have not get back to normal. Yeah, in fact, it's getting really bad. Yeah, do you know what is the COVID number now? If I'm not mistaken, it's 7 over million, right? All right. So these numbers has been increasing. In US, 5 days, it hit above 1 million. 5 days, 1 million people got affected by COVID. All right. So because of the situations out of Malaysia, that many developed countries has not able to operate as usual, manufacturings are badly affected. 3 shifts become 1 shift. 2 shifts become 1 shift. So what happened to these people? Yeah, they cut their pay or they reduce the number of shifts. Obviously, your job will be, your income will be affected. Okay, so small businesses, okay, start to cut salaries, all right? More than 15,000 workers in Johor affected by pay cut, all right? What else? Genting has got back to normal, but businesses, they have already opened, but business has not got back to normal. How to get back in normal? Today, if you, before MCO, if you visited Genting, ladies and gentlemen, you see the restaurant, many Chinese restaurants. They have a lot of Chinese tourists used to visit Genting. But they can't come into Malaysia today. And when we were open to the overseas tourists or flights, we don't know. Okay, even we open, their country may not open. All right. So things has not got back to normal as what you wish, as what we wish. All right. Air Asia, it's badly affected. And in fact, Air Asia stocks has been listed as the, what they call already? Oh, what they call? The company, they call one N40, is it? Where the company have lots of debt. Yeah, the value of the company is below the market price. So that they are fall under the Air Asia and N19. Thank you, Putri. Because of that, the share price has got down crazy, 70 over cent. All right. Malindo, currently they are operating only local. Yeah. So what happened when they have operating local and they only string their flights, only 2 to 3 flights in a day to certain towns, certain cities. So this is a badly affected. Okay. Now, what else? When is the best time to recruit? Well, you are in financial industry. Okay. When fixed deposit interest rate is low, right, ladies and gentlemen, investors is looking for the right place to place their money. Your bond fund is doing any time better than that. Your money market fund is as equivalent to the FD now, right? So public need advice. This is really a right time to come into the unit trust. This is the right time to come into the stock market because the risk is so much lower and the profit margin is so much higher in the short future. Right. Now, can you imagine if you recruit someone and they come in at this time, next year, or end of the year, let's say market rebounds. So what happened? Their customer happy. Your downline happy. So chances is they will turn full time. All right. Now I can tell you, not the best time, but the easiest time to recruit is when? When was the easiest time to recruit? Easiest, huh? When is the easiest time to recruit? Anyone can give a guess? When is the easiest time to recruit? Senang sekali nak recruit. Okay, you say now, all right? Okay, most of you say now. The easiest time to recruit is when? When market is high. Where majority of the investors has realized their profit. Okay, when market has gone up to quite peak, fund holders are very happy with their investment. Then they will send the children to you. Can you teach my son? Can you teach my daughter? Can you recruit me? Can I also join? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2007 was the easiest time to recruit. 1997, it was the easiest time to recruit. 2002.com, before bust, it was easiest time to recruit. But that was also the worst time to recruit. So when market was doing good, fund performed well, people happy with the investment, recruitment became easy. But let me ask you, if you bring people in at that time and they sell at the high price, yeah, so their customer buy high, sell low, do you think your downline will turn full time? Or nombor yang anda ada tidak dapat dihubungi? All right. Now, this is not only the opportunity to buy investment, to put your money in the stock market, but this is also the opportunity to bring people in and to let them sell. So when market rebounds, their customer happy, chances is they gain better trust. In this business, they either turn full-time or they are more active involved, or they themselves start their recruitment. Right? So this is really a perfect time for recruitment. So now the stock market, the FD is so low. People is looking for right time to invest. So imagine your every downline that you bring in, the first people they sell are their own warm markets. So when market rebounds, their warm market happy with them. They're happy with you. That is where you tell them and say, quit your job, join me full time. All right? But today, it may not be easiest time to recruit, but it is the best time to recruit. It may not be easiest. Why? Your fund not perform, not your fund not perform, market down. So investor who has invested in the stock market, they may lose trust. Okay? Understand me? Okay. However, ladies and gentlemen, now is very different because of MCO. Because of the pandemic, things has changed so drastically. People need money. People are more conscious about money. People are more conscious about expenses, about financial, about future and security. Yeah, and they also doubt about their company. So people are more conscious. They will take more steps to prepare. So it is easier somehow now, right? So the question here is, there are many cows are very thirsty. Many cows are thirsty though. Many cows. How many cows you can bring to the river and get them to drink water? So many of them are thirsty. This is a time. This particular time is a different one. This particular time is a different one, where interest rate is low, lots of thirsty cow, and people are very conscious of extra money, financial, and they are willing to step out from their comfort zone because the environment forced them to feel that uncomfort. Right? So this has to be this time. All right? So do you agree it is you know, a lot of thirsty cow out there. Do you agree? A lot of thirsty cow, right? So that makes your recruitment so much easy now. Yeah. Now let's move on. Okay. Next is to reach out to all these thirsty cows. Many of these cows are so thirsty, but where are they? You want to reach out to them, it has to be this 4F. Fast, far, first, and you fly. It has to be done virtual. You must do it online. Then you can reach out to this market. If you just go on your warm market, perhaps it's too slow. If you want it big, this has to be the time. If you want it fast, this has to be virtual. Yeah? Now let's take a look. Recruitment is like a buyer-seller, where the two parties meet and they agree with each other. Okay? Agency building, also summer. It is about recruiter and recruiting. All right? So it's about recruiter and recruitee where they agree with each other. All right? Okay. Now, let's take a look at the recruiter part. Okay? Let's take a look at the recruiter. You are the recruiter. You are the recruiter. It is important for you to build your brand on the social media. All right? Now, let me ask you this question. When I say IKEA, can you type it out? What do you understand and what comes in your mind when I say IKEA? Okay? Can you type it out? When I say IKEA, what it comes into your mind? Okay? So Patricia said furniture. Susan said furniture is a brand. Okay. When I say IKEA, what does it come in your mind? One-stop center for household items. All right. Okay. It's a big brand. All right. Yeah, it's a big brand. Okay. It's an international brand. So what it comes in your mind when I say IKEA? Okay. What else? Tell me. What do you understand when I say IKEA? One-stop solutions for household. Okay. Jin Keng say, right. What is IKEA to you? Tight spaces. How to utilize living in small homes. Ah, all right. Okay. That's what VC say. Right. So, when you need furniture, when you move to the new house, when people bought a condo or they're moving to a new place or new offices or they have a new empty room to set up, all right? It's very common to visit IKEA, right? But do you know, IKEA best-selling product is not a piece of furniture. Oh, yes. When IKEA started 40 years ago, all right, Billy, what is Billy? Is their bookshelf. Yeah, they have sold 110 million pieces. All right. So how many of you, you look around your house, got Billy one? Got any one of you got Billy in your house or not? Yeah, you also bought Billy, that furniture, right? So it sold 110 million pieces, right? Obviously have the candle, right? But do you know furniture, IKEA best seller item is actually meatball. Each year, they sell 150 million pieces. Now you tell me, each time you go IKEA, you may not buy furniture, but how many of you actually add the meatball? Ada? That is the best-selling item, no? Okay? So that is the best-selling item. But what I want to say is, when IKEA comes to you, the brand say furniture. But when you associate with IKEA, it's about meatball. Is that important? That is how important a brand is. Yeah? So now question here is, branding. In your business, you need to brand 5 areas. Okay, number one is your product. Number two is your company. Number three is your industry. Now, these three areas, I would say you are pretty lucky in the sense that Public Mutual has actually branded this quite well. You move around, you see the billboards, yeah, you have advertisement in a website as well, in a LinkedIn, in the social media. Public Mutual has branded the product well, has branded the company well for you, has branded the industry as well. All right. But the least thing you have to do is associate that brand. So if you have social media, if you have Facebook, if you use LinkedIn, YouTube, or even TikTok, or even Insta, ladies and gentlemen, or even Twitter, all you have to do is associate, link the advertisement to your page. You don't have to do extra, just link it. Yeah. If you don't, just keep branding yourself. Sometimes people may not join because people will still doubt whether this company is good, this industry is good. But your company has done a lot. All you have to do is just bring it over to your page and enhance your brand. But the least you have to do to yourself is actually brand yourself, personal, in terms of sales, as well as brand your, what is next? Your business. Brand yourself as a business builder. Yeah, so these are the two areas that you have to focus: business builder and personal sales. But today, my focus to you is about business builder. Okay, now tell me, in your website, in your social media, your friends in your social media, okay, to be honest, they know you as a unit trust consultant or they know you as a recruiter. Type it out. Your friends in your social media, they know you as the recruiter or they know you as the consultant. Which one? They know you as what? UTC consultant. Okay, so mainly, most of your answers here are consultant. In other words, you have been branding yourself as a sales consultant. But how are you going to reach out to the thirsty cow if they don't know you are a recruiter? This thirsty cow, possible, they already in your friend list. Or they are connected with this, your friend. They are your circle of your friends in your social media. But if your friends don't know you are recruiting, they only know you are in sales, even though they're thirsty, they will not come to you. So the brand is important. All right? So this is a very good question that you should ask yourself. Yeah? Whether you recruit anyone through social media. If it's not, well, I guess the answer tells, because you project yourself as a salesperson, as a sales consultant, unit trust consultant, wealth advisor, but not a business builder. So what you have to do now is rebuild your brand. All right. Now, I do training on the recruitment, virtual recruitment training. In my class, every student must brand themselves as a business builder. When you brand yourself as a business builder, you actually brand two sides. Business as well as build the business through people. All right. But mainly my focus is on building people, which is recruitment. So once they come to the class, I want to share with you, if you have a social media, the first thing in the social media, your page, it must tell your brand. It's just like IKEA. Every IKEA magazine, they show furniture. That is how they brand themselves. Furniture, 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 home living item, home living item. But when you go there, you makan meatball, makan meatball, makan meatball, makan meatball. All right? So when people associate with you, they must know your brand. And today, you must have your brand clear and understood to them that your brand is about recruitment. That you are going to be the person who bring them to the river and take the water. All right? So this is what I would like to suggest to you. On your social media page, you have your cover page. You have your front profile page. Yeah? Please emphasize your brand. Okay? Now, I want to share with you here. For example, these are all my students. All right? Anna, legacy builder. When you have your brand, you always have your contact. Because you don't want just to tell people what you do, but you want people to reach out to you, right? But it's different like IKEA. IKEA is in a building, so you just go there and you get the furniture. But you are you are mobile, so you must give a contact. So Anna called herself a legacy builder. All right, because herself and her husband, they do tax. They are also the tax. The husband is also the tax consultant. Okay, so we have Peg Im. Peg Im is also a GAM. Yeah, she called herself a life transformer. All right, Farah called herself here millionaire designer. Okay, Jasmine Lim, a wealth builder. Your financial future strategized today. All right, so she helped people on her wealth. But at the same time, she built them through people. So there is a recruitment implication there, yeah? Okay, VG, champion builder. Xiao Han, okay, Honey Liu, wealth creator. Right? So my question to you here, what is your brand? What is your brand? Do you want to type, what is your brand? Do you have a brand? And what is that brand that you are projecting? Whatever brand you're projecting, and that is what they perceive. And if they never perceive you are the recruiter, even though they're thirsty, they will not come to you. Yeah? So this is why sometimes, or even today, ladies and gentlemen, you turn on the Facebook, you turn on the Insta, you see many people are doing recruitment advertisement, but they may not get result because the ad is just solo, isolated one advertisement, but it doesn't project the whole brand. All right. So I would suggest you, ladies and gentlemen, revisit your social media, your contact to the people out there. Yeah, about you coming to this business, bringing them coming to this business and help them. And that is where you have a chance to recruit them. Okay, so what is your brand? Think about it. What is your brand? Do you have one? If any one of you have a brand, you can always type it up. Right? Now, to start this business with your brand, as a recruiter, you want to start, you must have a brand. Okay? So, this time is the best time. Using social media or Facebook is the best time to reset your brand. Why? And how to reset your brand? How? Can any one of you share how to reset your brand on the social media? Okay? How to reset your brand on the social media? If you don't have a brand, or even if you have a brand, yeah? How to reset that brand? Okay. Anyone know how to reset your brand? Okay. If you can share how to reset your brand. Right. Okay. This is what I want to share with you. This is not how you reset your brand. It is not the how you reset your brand. It depends on who is your target market. If you know your target market, then you will know how to brand yourself. All right. It's just like if the cows are thirsty, you must be the person who can bring them to the water, to the river, to the pond to get water. Okay? They may not need a shelter. They are not hot. that they need a place to get rid of the sun or the heat. They do not need that. So you must brand the right person to the target market. Then you're able to reach out to the strangers and recruit these thirsty cows who are thousands and thousands and millions of them today. Yeah. So how to reset your brand? First thing you do, set your target market. Who do you want to recruit? Okay. Now, do not be greedy. Do not be greedy. Target market must be very specific. Must be very specific. It's just like IKEA. None of you say anything else but furniture. The brand is so clear. When you associate with IKEA, it is furniture. That is on the brand. Huh? But when you go there, you makan meatball. All right? So that one is not important. The important is, IKEA has a brand. And that brand is furniture. It's so clear and precise. So your brand has to be very clear. To have that brand, best you find your target market. Okay? Once you got your target market, all right, you analyze their problems, then you come up with a solution for them. Yeah? When you're able to have a target market, you analyze the problem and you provide the solution to them, and that is where you will connect to the mass market out there and recruit them. All right? Same. Let's take IKEA again as an example. Let me ask you, from your house to go to IKEA, along the way you travel, you simply pass by maybe 10, 20 furniture houses, shops, selling furniture. All kind. It can be a small, it can be a medium size, it can be a big furniture shop. You may pass by many of them, but you remember IKEA because they are very specific. Because that brand sounds very clear. All right? So it's the same here. You want to build that. Once you clear your target market, you got to know your target market problem and you provide them that solution. Okay? So this is one example for you. Now, any one of you do social media recruitment, all right? To make your recruitment comes easy, yeah? Your approach on your posting to reach your target market, to reach your thirsty cow, who are thousands and thousands and thousands of them, it must be specific. All right? So, example, one student of mine, her target market are engineers in Petronas. This student is staying in KK. All right? Her target markets are engineers in Petronas. All right? So, she analyzed their problem. When I help them, they will have to go through their problem. Problem one, they will list down and brainstorm problems and problems and problems. Okay? Out of the whole list of problems, they will focus the major problems. Okay? And the major problem of the engineer in Petronas is their long working hours. Not money. Okay? And that is their problem. All right? And the solutions that these agents going to reach out to them, to reach out to these Petronas engineers. How? Is by posting something that project the emotions of their working, the outcome of working long hours. Example, they post the pictures on Teacher Parents Day. Yeah? And the daughter say, are you going to miss the session again? All right. Now, if you post a picture where the daughter asks, are you going to miss the session again? All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all right, this message, it may not mean to many people, but it does mean to engineer at Petronas. All right. You actually do not want to recruit everybody. You want to recruit a certain groups of people. So the engineer in Petronas will relate this message. And that is where the recruitment on the social media will bring result, because it's specific to a certain problems and your approach is solutions to them. Okay? All right, any question to this? Any questions? Can I move on? Any questions? Any one of you have any questions? So far, so good? Can just give me an indications. Is everything okay so far? Okay, right, thank you, Tioa. Okay, so far, so good, huh? So, same here. You have to analyze your target market, find your target market, analyze their problem. Your approach to them is show the solution. Okay, and please take note, yeah, on the social media, most, I would say almost all advertisement, no matter for sales, for recruitment, or for just awareness, or even some government advertisements, all right, it has to be hit on what? Emotion. It has to hit on what? Emotion. Yeah, and that is why on the secret box, they put all kind of weird picture. People have cancer on the throat, cancer on the lung, on the teeth, on the lips, on the tongue, okay? Why they show all those pictures? Is create the emotion of, yeah, I don't want to smoke anymore, because there is a possible, get this outcome, all right? But it works like at the beginning, but subsequently the smoker just cover the picture and they don't bother. All right, but the advertisements must be emotion. Okay, next, okay, the recruitee, how to reach out to these cows. Should I call thirsty cow? So weird to call thirsty cow, but thirsty cow, you understand me? Okay, thirsty cow, how to reach out to this thirsty cow? Today, easily 1 million of them lost the job. So how to reach out to them? It's the easiest time to recruit now, best time to recruit, easiest, but how to reach out to them? Okay, so how to reach our mass market? Take note, what I'm teaching you all this while is about reaching your thirsty cow. And this thirsty cow, not necessarily your friends or your contact or your warm market. These are people that you don't know who desperately needs change in their life. And there are many of them, mass of them. But how to reach out to them? How to reach out to them? Okay, because some people tell me, do roadshow lah, Annie. Hey, I tell you, you go to shopping mall today, it's not as many people as it was in the past, okay? And these people who are desperately need money, they don't go to the mall because no money to go to the mall, okay? All right, so doing roadshow, it may not be a best solution now. Social media is, okay? Now, on the social media, there are many platforms, okay? So I want to show you this. These are the statistics in Malaysia. This is not a worldwide statistic. This is just Malaysia itself. Now, some of you may have different social medias, different channels, all right? So I want to show you, and you should only work on the few that you can reach your target market, okay? Or else you're wasting your time and your resources. Now, if you do Twitter, yeah, currently in Malaysia, there's 11 on, not currently, it's 2019, okay? In Twitter, there are 11 and 3 million. Okay, so these people are normally 30 years old and above. Are they a target market? I don't know, yeah. So, but the market is, the population is small. It's only about 11 million. Pincer is smaller, 6.5 million. Okay, forget about it. TikTok is 15 million last year. But TikTok is very fast, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not started, I suggest you to start. It may not be a suitable industry channel now, but it's, if I'm not mistaken, TikTok has taken all the channels in the world. All right. Whether it's suitable or not for recruitment, yeah, obviously it is not yet, but it is too popular. That means you become popular too easy on TikTok. So you may want to consider TikTok. You may want to build your popularity in TikTok and you bring the business to Facebook. Okay, so if you have not used TikTok, think about it. Now, TikTok in Malaysia are generally young, 16 to 25 years old. All right, so these are young people. We see you want young people, okay? Cindy Ong want to recruit young people. Wow, energetic. TikTok is a channel. Okay. Then YouTube, 24 millions, very big populations. All right. Age is about 18 to 35 years old and above. Okay. Generally, they are posting only video. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not a video person, you don't enjoy talking on the screen like nothing happened, then YouTube may not be the channel. All right. But it can be one, but at the moment, it's more for video. So Facebook is about 23.5 million. All right. So mostly 28 years old and above. I think this is pretty good. Yeah. It's best for what? Long posts, video clip. Okay. What is this? Strips and live sessions. All right. Next, Insta. 18 million. Insta also quite good. Okay. Mostly 28 years old and below. 28 years old and below. All right. So again, Insta is quite young. LinkedIn is 7.5 million. All right. So LinkedIn is quite for matured market. It's 30 years old and above. All right. Now LinkedIn is actually quite a good channel. All right. For B2B market. Okay. I think Putri will appreciate this. B2B is very very right channel to use LinkedIn. All right. But your business are mainly B2C. All right. But if you want a lot of EPF, LinkedIn is also a good market. You want a corporate sales, also LinkedIn. All right. But the market are generally corporate and matured. Okay. Let's move on again. Now, let's look at these few industry here. Okay, social media that is recommended by industry. Okay, if you look at here, retail, media, sports, okay, consumer, let's look at just the financial itself. You are in financial, let's look at financial itself. Okay, look at financial, see, Facebook is recommended, green color. Insta, not recommended. Okay, but I think somehow Insta for Bumi market is still work. Insta for Chinese market is just average. Okay, but Bumi, Indian or Chinese for Facebook is still workable. LinkedIn, yes, it works. YouTube tak boleh, tweet tak ada. So I would still recommend you either Facebook or LinkedIn. Okay, unless you want young people, then very young people, then Insta, it can be the right channel. Okay, now how to reach out to the big market now, ladies and gentlemen? First, my question to you, can you type out on your social media how many friends you have? Do you know? On your social media, how many friends you have on your social media? Do you know? 100, 500, 700, 1,000, 2,000. Okay, Patricia has 2,008. Sorry, 280. Okay, 3,000. Okay, how many friends do you have on your FB? Okay, let's see. Okay, Cindy Ong has about 800. Putri got 1,009. Okay, Collie 380. All right. So how many people in your social media? This is super important. All right. Right. What is the number? Do you know? Well, now everybody start to check. Wow, yeah. Start to check how many people in your FB. Right. So 350 you have. All right. Susan has 350. Now, the question here is, all right. The question here is, with the friends that you have, are they your target recruitee? Are they your target recruitee? Yeah. And how many of them actually read, view, and respond to your posting? Or do you find that their response are just clicking on the thumbs up button? The comment become not active. All right. So another one is you may want to check how do they respond to your posting, or do they respond to your posting? All right. So having question number one is that how big is your influence, your market in your social media based on your friend list? Okay. On top of that, how many of them are your potential recruitee? All right. So your recruiter is building your brand. For recruitee, you must build the number of friends. Then you become popular. Then you can reach out to your thirsty cows. Okay. So if you have anything 1,000 and below, tak cukup, adik. tak cukup. 1,000 tak cukup. Okay, so you must aggressively add people. You got 5,000 ma, your buffer, you got 5,000 ma. Finish up, finish up. Okay, recruit, just add friend, request friend. All right, so what you can do, okay, so I would like to suggest to you, okay, let me just show you one method here. Okay, I want to show you one method how you can add friends. Okay, this is anytime Facebook. All right. If you ask me, is this ethical? I want to tell you, ethical, not ethical, I leave it to you. But what I want to share to you is, this is social media. Once you choose this channel, it's very hard to unblock yourself to the mass market. Yeah, so it's the same here. People can come to you, you can reach out to them. So if you have anything 1,000 and below, adik-adik, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, tak cukup. Yeah, work until 4,999. Keep one for me. Okay, crazy, huh? Okay, let me share with you. This is one way you can actually reach out to them. Let's say you want to recruit insurance agent. Okay, boleh ya? Who is the target market insurance agent? Let's say insurance agent. Okay. Okay, insurance Malaysia. You key in the search. Wow, there's so many insurance. All right. So let's take a look at one. Okay. Right. Okay, insurance Malaysia. They say insurance agent or Subang Jaya. Okay, so let's take a look. This is a group. So small crowd, only 41 people, forget about it. Okay, I want to go to the groups. Can I see? I click here, the groups here. Okay, now under the groups, let's say insurance, okay. Let's say I go to, what do you say? I click on MDRT. Okay, then I click under groups. Look at other MDRT. Okay, so let's try this one. What do you think? Okay, now this MDRT is a public group. Okay, can you see all this? You see these people, they are all different people. Okay, David Leong. Oh, here got David Leong, Vince Chen. No, not totally public, I think. There's still some control. Never mind. What I want to tell you here is, people who come here, who are they? Are they not insurance agent? Insurance agent, correct or not? Then only they join the MDRT group, You are unit trust, you join, You don't join. But you want to recruit. Let's say you want to recruit insurance agent. So what do? Okay, you can actually do this, but then it's a waste of time. So I give you my secret. You can go to their members here. Okay, so how big is their members? 1,009. Sorry, this is book.com. Okay. These are all their members. The list is quite long. These are all the members under MDRT group. All right. So these are the people you can add, become their friend, add lah. All right. But take care, take note, don't simply add, and then Facebook will block you, Okay. So, but you don't know how active is these people. Maybe they open an FB account, they don't go in and update, and they don't use it. All right. So don't waste your time. All you have to do is, you come here. Let's say there is this post here. Okay. There's upcoming event. Okay, David Leong must be Malaysian lah. Let's say, So he posts something. Out of what he posts, got 6 people share, 26 people who like it. These 26 people are people who active in the MDRT groups. They're active. They come here and always visit. That is why they can comment, or they are active in the Facebook, because you don't want add a non-active Facebook account. Okay, so these people are generally active. So out of 26, 21 of them say like, 24 of them say love, one say oh. All right, so you can actually add them. And these people, majority always insurance agent lah. But if you don't know the insurance or not insurance, okay, let's check it out. Whether Waikunta Raju ni insurance ke tak insurance. Kita pun masuk tengok lah. Okay, so dia kerja apa? Tengok dia kerja SCT related service, advisor, recruitment. Oh, this is a recruitment agent. Okay, so katakan the one. So you want okay, sorry, not member. Okay, so you can actually come here just now, 26, okay, add into it. Okay, okay, right. Oh, let's take this one, okay. Uta Kumaran. Uta Kumaran, not my friend, not anytime friend, but then got 4 mutual friends. Let's take a look, what is he doing? All right, so cover page is blank, very empty. All right, it's a photo. He never tell what is he's doing. There are 4 mutual friends here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So most probably insurance agent. See, COT, TOT. All right. So do you think this is right candidate? Right, Ella. Do you think this is hacker? I doubt this is hacker lah, because already got mutual friend. So this is something that you can do, ladies and gentlemen, to do what? To increase your number of friends. To how many? 5,000 lah. Don't waste. You stop off. All right. Any question? Okay. Right. So increase your number of friends. Yeah. So when you do your posting, you will realize you will connect with the right people. You will reach to your target market, but you must find them. How to find them? Going to the right place to add friends. That it will be one way on the social media. So when you post something, when the message hit them, then they will respond to you. So the example that I show you just now, if you are recruiting a Petronas agent, engineer, what do you search? You search engineer lah. You search what? Petronas lah. Okay? But when you key in engineer, Petronas, there are many recommended page for you. There are many recommended groups for you. You go in there, add them. Okay? So that will be one way that you can do. Is that okay, ladies and gentlemen? So far, boleh? All right. So what I want to remind you again, anything below 1,000 is never enough. All right. So we move on. Okay. So next. Oh. Next, I want to share with you. I do have a recruitment program. If you're interested, if you're not interested, doesn't matter. But when I run through the program outline, you can actually copy some of them, use some of the method. Okay? Right, okay. So this program, I call it Virtual Recruitment to Expand, VREX program, okay. So the program objective is to help you to build entrepreneurial mindset in this business. All right? So to create a brand on the social media. Like majority of you say, your brand at the moment is consultant. So even though if you're able to bring a number of your friends to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, but yet, your brand must reach out to them as a recruiter, business builder. You don't just present yourself as a consultant because you want them to come to you and you want to recruit them. You don't want just to associate on the unit trust business, not to sell the product. You want to recruit them. As such, your brand must show to them that you are a recruiter. You are a business builder. So you need to rebrand. So in this program, I will teach the first thing is rebranding. Okay, then you leverage on the current situations, which is now is the best time to recruit, and online is the best. Why? You sit on your toilet roll, toilet bowl, toilet roll, toilet bowl. Yet you still can recruit. You still can recruit, right? Why? Because social media is scalability. It actually travel very far. Yeah, sometimes when your post went out very far, I will show you it's out of your control. And which is what you want to be. If you don't use social media, let me ask you, how many people can you meet in a day? And are they your target market? Okay, so you must leverage on social media. Today, there's no way to go further than that except social media. Okay, so we leverage, since this is already a platform, make your handphone makes a lot of money for you. Already making a lot of money, I know, in sales, but make your handphone also bring your business, expand your horizon, not only go deep, go wide as well. Sales is go deep, okay? Now you go wide, okay? So you don't just build your root and grow your tree on top, but in recruitment, you build many trees and you build jungle. And that is how agency building like. So this program that I have is called Virtual Recruitment to Expand. Yeah. Well, it's a bit of time because I want to see results. So it's 8 sessions all together. It's in the morning. Yeah. Each day we only spend 2.5 hours. All right. So this will be the time. Okay. So if you're interested, it starts on the April 4th, 6th, 7th, 11, 13, 14, and there will be a day we do a BOP. And the BOP is done virtual as well. And the best thing of the BOP is I am the speaker. All right. As you're aware, Public Mutual's BOP, I don't think we do GBOS now, which we call it Grand Business Opportunity Seminar. Yeah. We used to have it, okay, but we didn't do it now. It's very much on the branch level. All right. But for your information, most, or I would say not most, all the Grand Business Opportunity Seminar in the past, the huge platform, I was always the speaker. So there will be 8 sessions all together. Looks like a lot, okay, but the fact is a lot because you learn and you work on it and you get the result. So let me share with you. Okay, let me share with you. Where am I? Sorry, let me share with you. Okay. Okay, this is a schedule. You can actually snapshot it or screen shot it, yeah? Just have a screenshot or take a photo of it, all right? So you can take note of it. All right, so it'll be 8 days. 8 days, okay? 6 days of input on learning the method. Then day 7 is a BOP, where all your effort here, yeah, there will be a day where they will have to do e-banking to bring money to you. For your information, my VBOP, my virtual BOP, after the BOP on Zoom, we will break it out to different rooms, you and your prospect. And that is where we do the transfer of e-banking. Okay, which is a transfer of $250. All right. And then the last day will be after the BOP. Okay, so snapshot of it. So subsequently, what happened? If you're interested in this program, sorry, the program will not be open to all, but you must have certain kind of background. For example, you must enjoy agency building. You must be enthusiastic in agency building. You cannot halfway and say that, I want to go back to sales. At least for the sake of that 2.5 weeks, you literally get the result. Not just the learning, because there is a BOP. I understand there are many digital classes that you can attend, all right? But they will give you a method, they will give you a skill. You do or you don't do, nobody knows. But here, we actually handhold, and there is a BOP where you work on all the recruitment and you bring your prospect during the BOP. And that is where we want the money transferred and signed up. Okay? And their document will actually mail to you subsequently. Okay. You must be enthusiastic in agency building. All right? Because I want to work with people who are passionate in agency building. Right? And then we target during these 2.5 weeks, we recruit at least 2 with 2 full payment. Okay? Have basic knowledge of IT and familiar with FB. So if you have not got Facebook account, don't come to this program, all right? Because we will do, not just theory, we immediately do a lot of things. So if we don't have the background on the IT or even FB, you will find a bit of challenge. All right, so for those who come in, you must have some basic knowledge or familiar with FB, or in short, every week you do posting. Okay, and comfortable to post on your own video on social media. You cannot say that, Annie, I don't want to show my face. Then this program is not for you. I told you, today world, people want the real, not necessarily the best of you. It can be just the normal you, but the real you, people will watch. Then the best dress of you, where they may not feel close. Yeah. So you must be comfortable when the scripts of the scripts for the video, what you have to say, all these things, you must be comfortable to present yourself. All right. And you must open to self-branding. Okay. Once you decide your brand, you must be open to carry out that brand. You cannot halfway and say, I think I'm not comfortable with the brand. All right. So you must feel good with the brand, because that is how we want to reach to the target market. All right. Now, next is the training outcome. After this program, all the 8 sessions, ladies and gentlemen, what do you get? You will get a personalized profile video. All right. Now, this is important. I will show it to you. How many of you have a profile video? You have a name card. Okay. But do you have a video that tells people you are good in certain things? Do you know so many durian stores? You know I love durian, that's why I keep talking about durian. So many durian stores, so many businesses, especially food, all right? By just paying someone to make a 3 minutes video, their business just boom, right? Because people say a picture paints 1,000 words, but a video travel 1,000 miles, right? So profile video, you will get a profile video, and that profile video about 2 minutes. And we target 2 recruits during the program, okay? And we want to target also at least 10 people to have a virtual BOP, all right? And after the program, you must continue to post and brand yourself in social media, because there's already a system to it, okay? So personalized videos is very important because it's powerful tools to brand yourself. For example, people ask you and say, hey, Collie, what do you do? So how do you want to say? Whatever you say, people will in their heart is like, yo, she keep talking about herself so good. I don't know how true. People don't say like that. But sometimes they feel like that. So you will say, I can't tell you now. I will just send you a video, my profile video. You take a look. And that, the feeling is different. Okay? And this profile video is done by the external video editor, not by anytime. So I'll actually pay someone to do it for you. Okay? So the content is from the, where to get the content of your profile video is a one-to-one interview. In this VREX program, I will do one-to-one interview on FB Live for you. All right? And in that platform, you become popular. And that is where your brand become 爆炸. Okay? So, example, this is one of the video that I did. this is the FB live that I did. The channel is called Who's Who Live Interview. Okay, so this is Valine from GAM from Penang. Okay, she has the title. Her title is the Dream Maker. This is her brand that created during the program. So for example, you can see here, one interview, the immediate day, already 600 overview. Because it's interview and it is placed on my Facebook, on my platform. My platform on the page as well as my profile, I have already thousands of views. I have, already thousands of followers. I don't have thousands of followers yet. My page only have about 800 over followers, but my profile have 4,000 over friends. Yeah, and they actually spreads for you. Okay, so this is the video that you enjoy, the profile video. So let me show you the profile video, yeah? So please bear with me. I hope you can hear me.
The power is now. If you don't do anything today, it equals to nothing. There's no reality at all. Yeah, it's just about your plan, your dreams, but it's not immaterialized.
So if you are ready to learn, ladies and gentlemen, the teacher will be right in front of you. Now, this is what Who's Who channel about. Come over here and get inspired, listen to other people's story, and get your life changed. Now, today is someone that, wow, physically super fit. She's from Northern. She's from Penang. She participated 3 times in a Spartan race. Yeah, 10 times half marathon, and 1 time of full marathon. So I would like to welcome our guest today. She is Valine Chong, the Dream Maker.
Actually, I personally love sport. So I once experienced 1 full marathon. You know, actually running marathon is not easy. But what dragged me continue the journey is actually the mindset. And my mind still get me going and continue until the end of the finishing line. I actually come from a very simple family. My mom is a super mom, I would say, because she's a breadwinner. It's absolutely important that everyone have the personal growth. You know, every one of us need to improve day by day to actually get to what we want. You know, I believe that if I'm not comfortable today, it's good for the greater future. I'm doing things out of my comfort zone. Our team motto and our team represent TTT, Together Towards Tomorrow. We are a very strong team and strong pillar. You know, that the T stands for pillar, that we are growing together, synergize as a team to reach out to our customer, and we provide the extra mile and excellent service to our customer. Yeah, and the whole objective is to achieve customer financial goal. Yeah, so of course we have a comprehensive training system, and later I'm going to share more about it. Yeah, so to help our UTC to actually achieve their goal one by one. The name of the Dream Maker is like everyone has their dream, and we are able to materialize our dream. For new UTC to come in, right? We have a very simple 5-step. Okay, the first one is like we can actually groom everyone from 0 to become hero. Number 2, of course, everyone needs to grow. You're not only coming in to just pass time. You need to grow day by day. Yeah, and the third one is actually we are grooming a very happy team. Yeah, and the fourth one, I would say, other than that, we do throw like campaign and incentive, to get our UTC to go to the greatest height. Yeah, and the lastly, I'm actually a dream maker, but I'm at the right direction. So I invited people who have their dream to come and realize together, because this is the platform. If you come together, you will understand that, you're in the right platform.
All right.
Okay. You can hear just now. That is on Verlin. All right. Now, I show you the video that I did for her, that 3 minutes video, profile video. How do you like it? So if people ask, what do you do? All right, as a dream maker, she project her brands and it can just express in that 3 minutes. All right. But the whole 3 minutes is actually cut out from the interview. Yeah. So this is like something like this kind of interview that I do. All right. This is let me take you as an example. Yeah. Okay. This is also GAM Teo Pek Yim. But Teo herself. Okay. Teo herself has Facebook, and then she herself has page, and she herself also has some good friends, numbers of friends in her Facebook. All right. So when she comes into, when I do the live interview for her, it's easier for her to blast that brand because the base already big. Okay. So let me share with you Teo's sessions. I thought it was quite good and quite impressive. Right, let me show you. Okay, this is for Teo. Okay, it's actually stay on my page. On top of my page, it's actually went on to her page. Also other groups. Can you see? There are 10 sharings. All right. So out of that, it reached out to 1,200 over people, and there are 330 over people engaged. So this is actually quite high, and this is totally organic. That means is that I didn't boost it. I didn't pay Facebook to do the job. Okay, so this is literally my contact here. Okay, but on top of that, it also has a pay-in own contact. So 1,000 over are all organic. Okay, means there's nothing paid event. So when we study, we were able to analyze who are out of the 1,002 people. Okay, where are they come from? KL, Selangor the most. Okay. So the video actually also the same. All right. So that is the proper interview one-to-one. So we will actually blast out the brand for them first. All right. So this is what you can see. Can you hear?
You start to give, all right? That's what she said. It is a calling to help more people to live a better life. Yeah, and in return, she has a very fulfilled life. Now, I understand that she currently already have a very big agency. She already have a very big team, but she is still looking for someone that, but it has to be serious and committed to come to her, and she's willing to work with them and help to change their life. Right. Now, let me share with you the success of Pek Yim, not just from her personal achievement, but as well as the people that come to her agency, her team. Now, being a life transformer, her team has been doing really outstanding. Now, together, she already have 50 members in her team, in her agency. And 50 is huge, right? But how are these 50 people perform? So when I probe further, wow, I can tell you the total asset under management of the agency at the moment is 99 million. Yes, yes, it's 99 millions. So this is really outstanding. I know it takes years to grow this, okay, but it takes a lot of trust and love to do the job and passion of doing it, right? So ladies and gentlemen, if you really think Peg Im is really outstanding, again, I want you to give the applause or give an outstanding and some word of encouragement to her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
Yeah, 99 millions of total assets under her management in her agency. I believe that if you are one of her members in her agency, you will do as good as her, right? Now, tell me about the success of your agency.
Well, as what you say, with the agency size, it comes huge responsibility, right? When people come to us and we are actually giving give them an opportunity to see how far they can go, right? So what
All right. Right? Okay, let me adjust this a bit first. All right, come back here, come back here. Right. Okay. Now, what you see there is what do you see there just now? Is the interview. So in the interview, it may be 20 minutes, it can be 30 minutes interview on FB Live. And subsequently, the video editor will crop it and make it just the 2-3 minutes of profile video. And this is what you will get in the yeah, you don't do the video yourself. I also don't do, okay, I get someone to do it because it's faster that way. All right, and then I think obviously the quality better. Right, now it is obviously better for other using third party like me to ask your brand. Okay, so when you come to the channel, you become popular. And to be very frank, the student gets sales a lot because they became popular. So there are people in their existing Facebook friends were like, wow, wow, you can talk, hey, you are good, hey, you recruit. And because they continue post because in the class, they were taught continuously post, their existing friend remember them. So they also get sales on top of the recruitment. Right? So this is what you will get, the video from the interview. All right? So example, this is what they get. Their friend list has increased 1,003 to 1,008, sorry, 1,003 to 1,006 within the 8 days. And then they interview, they work a lot on the strangers. These hundreds of people they they bring in as friends into their Facebook, all strangers. Our focus are strangers, the thirsty cow out there. We are not recruiting from our existing friend because if they want to join you, they should already join you long ago lah. Okay. So most probably they are not your target market. All right. So who else? You look at here, Farah say, it become a good habit to create the post. So they have the habit. Okay. So for this Farah, okay, she invited 12 people to the BOP, okay, and then 4 already interviewed. Okay, so they have done the interview on the BOP. The process is proper interview. And for your information, the BOP, the prospect have to pay, because if they don't pay, they fly kite. Fly kite rate on virtual is so much higher than fly kite rate physically. Do you know that? So to make sure they come to the BOP, they pay, all right? And we have a system to make them pay, right? So this is another testimony that to show to you, all right? Just a quick sharing here. All right. So I will teach you apps where you take photo and you edit it yourself. All right. And it becomes so easy. And then you remove all your background, and these photos can actually paste a lot on your pictures, on your poster, on your flyers. All right. And these apps will be taught to you. Apps for photo, apps for design the flyers, app for design the poster, and apps for design the video. On top of the apps taught to you, the method on how to we also share to you. Okay, so this is a video. Let's take a look.
I had attended Miss Annie Virtual Recruitment to Expand VREX program during this year. After this program, I am able to form a recruitment system through social media. And within these 2 weeks program, I am able to recruit more than my last year total recruitment. So can you imagine how powerful of this?
Okay. All right. I don't know what's wrong. Don't know what's wrong.
Sound?
No sound. So never mind. Okay, let's move on. Right. Okay. Okay, let me share this. Can you hear? Do you hear echo? Right. Okay, let's start now. Okay. Okay, let's end this. So this is how the program taught them. I don't know why the video stopped. Maybe the internet line. Right? So in this program, basically, I can be very frank with you. I share with you everything. This is the content. Okay? If you're interested, yeah, to explore into recruitment through Facebook, only one channel because it's the most suitable channel for Facebook. Right? So we will talk about recruitment mindset using social media. This mindset has to be right. All right? And then we create a brand, not for sales, but for business. So it actually benefits both sales and recruitment. So now your brand change. Your brand change. All right? Next, what we do is that we create content based on your target market. We analyze in depth the problems of your target market and how with your agency, with Public Mutual, with this industry and this product, how do we provide solutions to your target market? And this is the methods how we're going to post to them. So I will teach you ways how to write emotional message. People buy 80% because of emotion. It's either they like you or they like the product, yeah? But it's emotion, not logic. A lot of time they don't even know the content. All right? So how to write emotionally. When you pop on the Facebook, when people look at it, so they connect. All right? So we must write something that can reach out to them. Okay? Then how to increase friends. This is important. Yeah? Both friends as well as followers. Right? And then to create a post through pictures. We will start with pictures first. Then subsequently, we do voice messaging. And subsequently, we do video. So it's step by steps, all right? Then after that, we will learn a few types of apps for photos, for video, right? The methods of apps that I taught you are all free apps. Free apps. Apps dah ada. Already there. Yeah, we're just going to use. But if you want extra features, you can pay. But the free that I use, if you look at my Facebook, what I post, free. So, but we must know where to get these free apps. And then how to use it, all right? And then how to use the power of hashtag. So when people search, they will connect to you, the hashtag, all right? And then the process, once we post, how we reach out to them, we actually have a so-called a filtrations program. We interview them and select them. So how to reply when they tell in a Facebook, they say, Sada, what are you doing? I want to find out more. PM me, okay? More detail, please. What is this about? Commission? Salary? Okay. Once they ask questions, okay, there will be a method of how you reply them, okay? And then how do you arrange for interview? And then how do you conduct the 20 minutes interview? And now after the interview, they must register and pay for the virtual BOP. Once they come to the BOP, it becomes my job to convince them. Okay, those who came for my BOP, I think the public mutual, I think you know, you have seen my BOP, right? And I think my sign-up rate quite high. Then subsequently, we will prepare you for one-to-one FB live interview. Okay, then after the BOP, I will also prep you what's next to prepare them into the field, right? Now, to be honest, this program that I have, okay, let me share with you the program that I have. If you're interested, this is the pricing. The personal video, because it's done by the external party, yeah, the videographer is 600 ringgit. If those of you who have seen my Awaken the Bull video, again, it's about it's about close to 3 minutes video, yeah, I paid 2,008 just for that video. But here you get only much cheaper simply because I bundle them together. The student who come in, I bundle this and give it to the editor. I say that you do it together, you know, a group of them, and it's easier. But if you go one-to-one to do the personal video, it all costing 1,000 is common. Yeah, it's common. And that video that I did, it takes 2 months. It took 2 months to produce. But here we can do quite fast, yeah, because there's already a format to it. FB live interview, that's also chargeable, 300, all right? And then all the trainings together is 2,006. Why I put 2,006? Yeah, now for your informations, I train Prudential. And this is the price, one person. All right? And they don't have FB live. You saw my FB live. I've never spoke to Prudential except one. Okay, that one was the trial because she pays separately. But the students, all of them, 22 of them who participated, they paid 2,699. They didn't get this. They didn't get FB live, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the total amount here is 3,599. Right? I know it's a lot. So for you today, this price has gone to only 1,399. Okay. So if you're interested, the class is remain quite small. Only 15 packs. Anything more than that, it will go to the next batch. For your information, this already I've completed 2 batches. Okay. The second batch is completing. Their BOP is coming soon on Tuesday, right? But this is going to be the 3rd batch, yeah? And moving forward, I can only take that small numbers because we want result. Okay? So that is on my price to you. If you're interested, you please snapshot this page, yeah? And if you're coming for this program, leveraging on lots of thirsty cow now, and the opportunity is huge when people are conscious about change and financial, right? Take action. Is 1,399 a lot? Well, if your downline produced 50,000 sales, I think you override more than this. All right? So, basically, you pay first. And your downlines will pay you back in terms of your overriding. All right? So, if this amount that you invest, if you don't think it will come, it will bring you 3 times of it, you don't come in. But obviously, it's so easy for you to get 3 times or more than this. Because to override from one downline of 1,399, It's just how much? About 40,000 of sales, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, take actions. The date's already given to you. These are the date and bank account. If you're interested, you bank in and you do text me and email me. All right? So, again, last word to you. When the tide is low, the space is congested, it's obviously easier to catch fish. Yeah? But you want to catch your mass market out there. You want it fast, you want it far, you want to fly, because online it allows you to fly and you want to reach out to them first. All right? So perfect time is to cast. It is a perfect time to cast your recruitment net now. Okay? So grab this opportunity. Right, so we have come to the end of the sessions. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for staying with me. Right, thanks for staying until the end of the show. Right, so if you have any questions, we can always take your questions now. If you do have any question, yeah? Okay, if it's not, for those of you, I thank you for coming to the show. I hope there are some of the tips shared to you. Take actions. Take actions. No matter what, you must make use of the social media. Increase your brand and your awareness to the market out there. And when you project your brand, not only on the sales level, but also at the business level, then they will come to you when they need money. Now they come to you when they have more money to invest, but you want them to come to you when they need money, so they join you, right? So ladies and gentlemen, obviously the best way to have that fish is put in your pond, put in your tank, put in your aquarium. Once they're in your agency, whatever they do, you always override. Okay, so this is the right business strategy. Not only build your tree, not only build your root deep, but expand your jungle by building more trees around you. Okay, so I wish you all the best. The second half of this year, make sure it's the best year ever. Right? So all the best. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Right? So appreciates everyone. Right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Jin King. Right, yes, welcome. Thank you, Kim. Right, Collie, thank you so much. Right, who else with you? Sengguan, Mr. Lee Sengguan. Sengguan, I think from the north, right? Northern, right? Okay. Yes, thank you, Sengguan. Thank you, Patricios. Yeah, it's an online course. Definitely it's an online course. Because it's virtual, it's online course. Because online course, while I work, you can actually see on the spot. Okay, pretty interactive sessions. Right. I think who is in the program? Sokting downline is in the program. Sokting, would you want to unmute yourself and share how's your downline benefited from it?
Yeah, after she has attended your sections, she become very aggressive in recruitment. And she has now gone to Miri and back to his hometown to recruit also. Yes. So she's not focusing so much on the personal self. She's more on recruitment now because she's an AM. So it's paving her way to the GM-ship lah.
Right. So how many she has recruited?
The day I think last week she has 5 in the morning for interview, and then afternoon she got 4. That's from Kota Kinabalu lah. Yeah. Now she's going back to Miri to recruit some more.
All right. So thank you, Sopin. The best thing is that once you got excited in the business, not only in terms of recruitment, your sales also boost up, your downline also wake up. Okay, because once you energize, your energy will just have to keep vibrates people around you, and that is a positive influence that you make as a leader, right?
Yes, I feel it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you. Sokting is actually send her in one, right? Yeah. Thank you, Sokting. All right. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, thank you, Tiwa. Yes, thank you. Talk to me tomorrow. Thank you. Right, who else with me? Thank you, Pearline. Yes, Amy, yeah. Okay, thank you. All right.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Yes, thank you, everyone. Have a good session.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Anyone got any questions or not?
No, it's okay. It's very, very good
No
sharing.
question, huh? All right.
Yeah, very
Okay.
good sharing. Thank you. Bye
Take
bye.
action, huh? More important.
Okay.
Right. All the best, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, who else here? No more. Lingam, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Bye,
My
Annie.
Farah. Yes, bye, Lingam. Take care.
Hi, Annie.
Farah. Yes. Myra.
Hi, Annie.
Myra Sandakan.
No, Kota Kinabalu.
哎呀，OK OK，
You
OK，
are
很靠近了，蛮靠近了，蛮靠近了。
Actually, I have one question. All the while, on all this social media, right? When we do all this social media posting, do we have separate account for how I say family and relatives, because we do not want to expose too much on our personal life. So that part, once we are on social media, we cannot separate them, right? That means we are exposed to the public group.
Okay. Now, first of all, can I know your Facebook? How many friends do you have?
About 500.
About 500. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they your potentials, your customers there as well?
Not so much on customer.
More on your personal friends, your family, relative, things like that, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, if you come to the training, the program that I shared just now, all right, that channel, yeah, it should be more focused into only business. But if you think you still want to continue to post more on your lifestyle, your personal stories, your family things, right? Okay. Then you have to use another account. All right. I would say currently I don't have student create another profile page, cannot create another FB profile. They only create new page. You understand the difference of profile and page or not?
Not really, okay, not really.
Okay.
Because this is new to me, that's why.
All right. So what happened is that because they want to come into the business, all right, but they also want to continue to post their personal thing, then I move them to the page. Okay. Now, FB page is slightly different. Page is mainly for business. So when you want to run business, FB page is better. Okay. But there is a disadvantage of page and profile. Okay. Profile, you can actually go and add people, become your friends. Once they accept you, they be in your friend list. Profile, you cannot add them. It's basically you do your show, you attract them in by making them follow you. As such, normally people build their base at profile. Once it's established, then they move to page. Because page is harder to get number of likes, number of followers, because you cannot force in them. You can basically, you go to public area, a big field there, there is a stage there. You go there and dance, and perform. So when people think that, hey, what is that they doing? Then they come to the stage there, they sit there, then it's up to them to like you or follow you. But if it's FB profile, you can actually go to every one of them and say, can you join me? Can you add me? Can you add me? Can you add me? So that is why it is harder to get more people to come to your page. Harder. But it's easier on the profile. So, but for business-wise, page is always better. Because Facebook design page is for the business. There is a business page one. So when you do certain posting, even you do job advertisement, its advantage is at the page, not at the profile. But I want to tell you, my student who came for the program, because while our focus is to recruit in that two over weeks time, so basically they don't change. They still continue on the same profile, and they expand from there. All right, and then from there they surprisingly, what did I say? They became popular. In the past, their posting is very casual. Whatever they eat on that day, they cook in their kitchen. Their kids drop a candy or anything very minor, they will just post. Sometimes it's just a habit of posting, but no value. Okay, but when they come to the program, their posting is projecting a brand, and people were like, "Wow, 你真的不同了哦." And people will like it. People have that feeling of they become better, stronger, more successful, more energetic, more enthusiastic, more passionate, more better result in what they are doing, more people see them value better, higher than simply post.
Actually, frankly speaking, during the MCO, only I'm trying to work on my Facebook. Previously, I really don't look at Facebook. But then I was trying very best to build the number of friends. Actually, I was not very comfortable posting my social life.